name was Lola. She was a showgirl. Hello, my name is Scoob. Welcome back to another video, Food by Scoobs. And today we will be making...
では発言を許可する。イタリア
Pasta!
Yes, that's right. We are making pasta today. If you're an 80s, 90s baby, and if you know that anime reference, good on you. So, today's video, we will be making a carbonara. So, one thing that is going to be different is this is my first pasta video, and we're going to make it in a Roman style of carbonara. And the reason why I say Roman style of carbonara is because Roma, in the Italian term, all of their pasta, if you would go over there, is all made with dry pasta. And I feel that kind of cool because with me growing up, I did not eat fresh pasta until I was in culinary school. And I feel that at times dry pasta gets a classist judgment, whereas that pasta is only good with being fresh. But there are certain applications and some pastas that can only be made via extruded, which should be a video at some point of me making it at my job. And essentially, an extruded pasta is literally just water and semolina flour mixed together and pressed through a die. So the pasta that we're using today is a Malfodini pasta. It's a rubber pasta. If you ever seen the lasagna sheets and they kind of got that waviness, actual lasagna sheets is pretty much one flat sheet. But I do like Malfodini because it is a ribbon, it got some texture, and it can hold up, and it will be held up with any type of sauce. And another reason why, which kind of makes a Roman carbonara differently, is when I happen to see different areas, a lot of places in Rome will mix their carbonara in a plastic bowl compared to the normal pan method. Now, you can do this with a pan. I'm doing it with a bowl because I think it's kind of cool. And the reason which I've seen different people say is because plastic is a good conductor of retaining heat compared to metal, which at times can either overheat certain products or lower the temperature. So we will be doing a cream method of the sauce with egg yolks. Now, for anybody that feels kind of weird out about mixing raw egg yolks with their pasta, just to let you know, this will have bacon grease, which if you are a non-pork eater, I would suggest you using turkey bacon or beef bacon and I'm cooking it in oil. And you will see once I'm cooking it, you can essentially swap out the bacon fat for another fat. And if you are a vegetarian, which I suggest to do for you to get, is to get some dry mushrooms and just steep it and just to steep it in hot water and use that as the base of the creaming method. You will still get a great flavor, and it won't be the fat, but you will still get the liquid, and it will still provide some texture. So with that said and done, let's start. One of the main components of making a carbonara is black pepper. You can omit this step by just using already ground cracked black pepper, but I'm toasting it. It takes about 15 minutes on low, and I am using a meat mallet so I can crush the black pepper, not doing it too fine, because when you toast off black pepper, it will give off some nice floral notes that will get lost in a normal pre-ground black pepper. So I basically hand microplane a half a pound worth of pecorino The reason why I'm using this fine grace is to make it fluffy, to make it easier for the emulsification of the sauce and for garnish. So as you see here, I'm just separating the egg yolks from the egg whites. For a portion of 2 people, essentially you can use 2 egg yolks, but if you are still uncomfortable with using raw egg yolks, you can get pasteurized yolks from the supermarket, and I'm pretty sure it might be a third of a cup of equivalent for 2 egg yolks. So preferably I like to get thick cut bacon, and this is due to the fact that essentially you're making bacon lardons, essentially big bacon bits, and I'm just slicing them up. And then afterwards, so you see in this clip, I will take some oil on the medium heat, and we'll start to sweat the bacon on the low heat, and this way we can extract the fat without burning the oil. And this will take between 5 and 6 minutes. This process is very simple, and at the end that you see me, I'm starting to scoop the bacon from the grill. Here's another optional step. I'm just using 3 tablespoons of garlic and pitting them into the bacon fat. This will create a nice aromatic, not only for the bacon but also for the bacon grease, which will be used for the emulsification of the sauce, as you see. So before I continue explaining about how I am making the sauce in the garlic clip, I would like to mention that when I added the garlic to the bacon fat, it's very quick. Maybe I have to guesstimate about 30 seconds of it, because you don't want the garlic to burn. So right now, as you see here, as the pasta is cooking, I have taken some of the pasta water and I have it on the side. So right now I'm making an emulsion, and I'm pretty much treating the hot water and the grease on the egg yolks almost like trying to make a creme brulee or trying to make something with pastry, as I am gradually trying to raise the temperature of the egg yolks. I'm adding a lot of cheese, because also the cheese has a lot of fat and dairy, and the combination of the grease, the pasta water that also has gluten in it will help make the sauce a lot more thicker and have some more body. When it comes to the salt, I really don't care about adding salt, because Pecorino is a very salty cheese, and if you are also using bacon grease, bacon also contains a lot of natural sodium. So a lot of times, due to a certain preference, I won't add much additional salt. The pasta I'm using told me to cook between 10 and 9 minutes. When it comes to salt, chefs will always like to say, make the pasta taste like the sea. Unfortunately, everybody's salt preference is different, so I just do it a mild one. And also, what I like about the Malfaldini is that because of it being such a good, long, robust noodle, it is easier for me to take out the pasta, and you don't have to take out a strainer. I mean, you could do a strainer for anyway. So now we're at the finish line. As you can tell, I am putting the piping hot pasta into the emulsification of the sauce. Now, I am not concerned about the egg yolks turning into scrambled eggs, because we have already tempered and gradually brought up the egg temperature up to, I'm gonna guess, around 190 degrees. And as you can tell, we're adding more Pecorino. The reason why we're adding more Pecorino is to give some more body and some more fluidity, and to cover the pasta with some more cheese. Now, at this point, we are adding the bacon and onion mixture, and try your best to twirl it around while, even though that the camera doesn't show it right now, but there is actually a nice creamy sauce on all of the noodles. And also, what I also like about the Malfaldini is, because of the length and the structure of the pasta, it It allows the bacon and cheese to hide in the crevices. And boom, and we have it. So one thing that I like to apologize. So traditionally, carbonara is made with guanciale, which is the method of taking the pork cheek and curing it like bacon. Fortunately, as you probably tell, guanciale isn't a very popular condiment over America, so that's why bacon is also used. But as you can see, things came out nice and well. Reason why I'm recording this is because the video cut off. So if you made it far this end, please thank you for watching Food by Scoob. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share to a friend. See you in the next video.